it's Sheri here. Cool, it's been a while since I last posted. Mentally not doing so great, but trying to get back into things, so hopefully be making more videos soon. Anyway, as you know, Shawl, SHINee fan, me, yes. And Taemin's currently in the army, and there were just recently some news that he's not doing that great mentally and just been struggling a little bit. So I just thought, we'll make a appreciative video just to show my favorite top 11 Taemin songs. Just hopefully he's doing okay. He has the support he needs. He has the help he needs, the medication he needs, and hope, mental health is a huge struggle. Hopefully he's taking the steps to get into a better place. And I hope, everyone out there, if you're struggling, you have the support you need, the medication you need, everything you need to get to a better place than you currently are or are dealing with. It's a step-by-step sort of situation. And I'm not like an expert, but I just hope everyone is doing okay. Hope everyone's doing okay. So this is my top 11 favorite Taemin songs. Not really in any order except maybe like the last one. But yeah, so I sort of got into SHINee around the 2014s. I think it was like mainly because of Taemin, and when Ace came out, the first mini album Ace came out, and I was just like, oh, yes. So I got more into SHINee as a whole, and so no surprise here that the first song that I'm going to talk about is Danger, from the title song from the first album Ace, the first mini album Ace. I'm getting like derailed already. Danger just is such a good, strong, dark song. When I have notes here, it is like, it sounds so dramatic, but not in a bad way, where like sometimes it can be like over dramatic. You're like, oh, that's just a lot of noise. It's not that. It's like very powerful. There's like da da da, but it's very dramatic, and the styling. Oh my gosh, I think Ace styling, like him and like when he first like in the suits and the heavy eye makeup, I was just like, yes, that is everything. That is everything that is good in this world. I'm gonna play a little bit of Danger. I feel like everyone's heard Danger. And also this is gonna be the only sort of like title song that I'm gonna be talking about, just because there are title songs that I really like, but I feel like everyone kind of knows them already because they're just that good, yo. So this is the only title song, Danger. Let's start from the beginning. It's just like so interesting for him to do this, which nobody expected, and it just works so well for him. I just love it. So good. It's awesome. Okay, gotta move on. Next song. So this one is from the first album, Soldier. Now, this is because there's one specific performance where it was on one of the music shows and he's playing the piano. So Taemin plus piano is just like, yes, like he can dance good, he can sing good, and he can play the piano good. Like, what can this man not do? What? But there's a part where he's like playing on the piano, and then he gets up and he just dances a little bit, and it's just beautiful. And then he gets on top of the piano, and I don't know why, but just like that image of him like belting out Soldier on top of the piano is like forever ingrained in my soul. I just love Soldier. It's so sad, but also it's just a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings. Doesn't matter. I need an angel. Kiss me, kiss me. Why'd you never miss me, miss me? Yeah, don't ever kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. Okay. It's just so angelic sounding, but it's not like choiry. It's just Next one, Two Kids, which I think might be like a joint title, but I just love this song too much to not include it in this list. Two Kids is, I don't know why I like it so much. It's like, how do I phrase this? It's not like a lot of the other songs on this list, but there's just something about this. When I used to like just, you know, like walk and get groceries in New York City, and every time I was on the streets in New York City, this would be playing like on repeat in my headphones. I'd just be playing this song on repeat, and there's just something like, there's like a regretful nostalgia to it. I don't really fully know how to explain it, but I don't know, it just reminds me of New York City in a way. And I know that makes no sense for anyone else but me, but that's just what this is just regretful nostalgia equals New York City for me, I guess. His singing, his voice is so good. Yeah, we were just two kids, too young and dumb. And I don't know, it's a reality, isn't it? That sometimes, like, there's just some relationships like you were just too young and dumb for. You gotta live with that. Okay, next one on this list, Sayonara Hitori. I'm pronouncing that so bad, I'm sorry. Goodbye. Now, this is literal art. This dance, like, props to the choreographer, because I know she's done performances with him of this song as well. Like props. This is such an artful dance. I really wish this like blew up. I know he really wanted it to be more popular, I think, because he was like bringing it up a lot constantly, and he did this performance for Hit the Stage, and it was just so good. Oh my gosh, it's just very artful. And then the music itself, it's very it's flowy and artistic, and it just works so well with the dance that honestly, like, this, I feel like every time I listen to it, I have to watch it as a performance because it's just so good. Like, it's just so good. Piano at the beginning. I feel like if the Taemin song starts with piano, you know it's gonna be good. I wanted to learn this dance so bad, but it's really hard to look graceful while doing it. Okay. Now go watch this performance, like any performance of the song, because it's just so good. Yo, it's so artistic. Okay, next song. No, it's not gonna be like a Taemin playlist if there's not at least some Taemin spicy songs. We do know that he likes his spicy songs a lot. In fact, he has quite a few of them. But yeah, this one is Strings. I don't know, Strings, like, you know, play me like an instrument. It's kind of very outwardly obvious what the song's about, and there's just I have like a favorite part of this song too. Let me find it. Let's see. What part is it? Okay, and 10. It's just like a very sensual sounding song. His voice works so well for these type of songs where I'm just like, you're so good at making spicy music. Stay here with me, baby. It's just so good. Sir, of course I would. Yeah, I like that, you know, he's trying very hard, or he's tried very hard to shed like the kid image he's always had since SHINee debuted so young, and he's making a lot of songs that are sort of on the more sensual or like raunchy side, but he's not like overdoing it where it's just like very in your face. It's always very like sensual. It is very obvious, but it's elegant in a way. I think that's what like Taemin's just like this elegant sexy. Except for this next song, which is again very in your face, but I don't hate it. Next song on this list, number 6, Sexuality. I love this song so much. I would like give my left kidney to go watch this live. I don't know if I'd survive the experience, especially with one kidney, but every time I play it, like the beginning, I'm just like, oh, I really like this. And then I forget about the moan like halfway through the beginning, and I'm just like, oh. Looks around. It's not sus, I swear, it's just Taemin. But, and this is, okay, the rearranged version. I don't fully know what that means. This is just very in your face, sexy, and I'm here for it. Here for it. And again, his voice, like the whispery quality. Yeah, I'm not gonna play too much of this one because I don't know if YouTube will flag the video of like the moan happens. Timid. Next one. Okay, I'm a sucker for like the sad, slow, depressing songs. So this one's not necessarily like depressing, but it's definitely like on the softer side of things. Clockwork. Now, I love, first of all, the lyrics to this, right? It's just like, you know, it's just like clockwork, this you and me thing, and it's very depressed. It's very sad, but not necessarily depressing. And I'm like, you know, a sucker for like the amount of emotion his voice can express, which like we've seen like many different types of songs, genres, song styles here, and his voice works well for like all of them. I'm just like, what can this man not do? And Clockwork's definitely, it reminds me of another song as well, but I can't think of it. So soft. It's soft, but it's also not boring, which is what happens a lot of times with softer songs. It just gets a little boring, but there's still like some there's something to it. I just like, hurt me, sir. Okay. The next one's not necessarily like his song. It is a cover he did, but I feel like not a lot of people know about it, and it's just like, it's so good. I'm not very good at describing things, am I? But I don't know, it's just very artistic, and you also have to watch this with the performance. You can definitely listen to the song, but like, watch out the performance. It's, okay, number 8, Pinocchio feature BY. And this is originally an FX song. Cries. FX. And he covered it on this show called The Call? The Call Project? The Call? I don't remember if I fully watched it, but I remember looking this like, oh, he covered FX. FX. And there's like a bit in the beginning where there's a performance, and then he just like does like a thing with his hand that's like covering half his face, and he does like a look, and I'm just like, oh, I'm dead. I've died. I've died. It's so good. It's, you know, he really does have, it's hard to pinpoint, right, like what Taemin's style is, but he does have his very own like specific style, and I think this showcases that well, although I don't have the words or the mental capabilities to describe what this style is. And also his voice works really well with like BY's voice, which is like on the deeper, like sort of like more monotone-esque end of the spectrum. But this, love it, love it. There's something like more, yeah, this part towards the end of it, there's something like metallic. Wanna be Pinocchio. Wanna be Pinocchio. Go watch this. It's on YouTube. The song's on Spotify, but the video's on YouTube. Go watch this. You will not regret. It's so good. Okay, next one. Oop, I clipped it. I clicked it. Describe first. Next one is a song that's also like very popular, so I feel like you'll know this. Drip Drop. Drip Drop is amazing. Cat's screaming at me. Ma'am, I'm talking about Taemin. I'll come to you later. The song's Drip Drop, and every time I watch this video, I've seen this video like at least like, I don't know, like 20, 50 times. Not obsessed at all. I don't understand how he's moving. I don't fully understand what he's doing with his body. I don't understand how he's moving. I don't understand like how any body moves like that. I don't understand. It just looks so good, and I don't think he's human. I don't think he's human. Drip Drop is just like the way he's like moving, like I don't know. It's like a mystery to me. Absolute mystery. I don't know how this works. Stunned. Nice song. It really does like have a drip droppy feeling. If someone knows like how, tell me. Okay, next song, number 10. Oh, we're getting to the end. It's Heaven. Now, from like the name, I originally thought before I listened to it that like it was gonna be like one of those softer songs, but yo, this goes hard. It goes like very dramatic, and it sort of just like does like a twist on you. Like I wasn't expecting it for it to go like as intense as it was. It's just so much drama in this song, and I live for that. I live for it. I live for it. I live for it. But it's also like dramatic, but also like a very clean sounding song. I don't know how to fully describe it, but Heaven. What did you get? When you first listen to it, it's just like, oh, it's soft. He's such a good singer. Show off those vocals, King. And then this gets so dramatic and big. Love it. Okay, so number 11, and this one is my personal top, my favorite of favorites, Ace. Now, if like I had to explain why Ace is my favorite song, I don't even know if I could. There's definitely like songs that are more polished than Ace. There's definitely songs that like are like more musically different than Ace. It's more like my actual like style I like, but I don't know, Ace is just my favorite Taemin song. And it might have to do with the fact that, you know, Ace, the first mini album, and Ace, the song, but there's just something very special that I feel towards Ace. And every time I listen, I'm just like, yeah, that's my favorite Taemin song. Yep, this is just it. I don't even know, I couldn't tell you why, I just like it so much. It's just so good, guys. I miss him. I could listen to this whole song on stream, but probably this video is already copyright claimed. But you know what? That's fine. That's okay. It's fine. So thank you guys for watching this. Please let me know what your favorite Taemin song was, and remember, this is no like in any order except the last one's my favorite. So don't be like, oh, this one's better than that one. You know, all his songs are good. All his songs are good. Tell me, you know, your favorite. If you want to write your top 11 in the comments below too, feel free to do that. I'm like so excited. I would totally like just an afternoon to listen to all y'all's favorite Taemin songs. Perfect day. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next video.